Hello, welcome back. Today is Sunday, April 26th. I believe it's the 26th. And so far, the sun is coming out, so I don't anticipate any rain today. I checked the forecast, but I did come out here, look at the kale. I did just harvest some. They are about to flower, so I wanted to get them before they flowered. But look, here's what we have. That's enough to make a meal, so maybe I'll have cabbage today for dinner. But anyways, I just wanted to come out this morning. I haven't even had breakfast yet, but this morning I just wanted to come out and check on my things that I moved. So that's that cauliflower. I guess the rain did it good because it looks way better. So that's the cauliflower I moved. Right next to that cauliflower, remember I told you I started some turnips? They're teeny tiny little turnips that I started. They look good. I thought the rain was going to drown them out like what happened with my collards when they were that size when I transplanted them, but those turnips look pretty good. And then so now today I can clean all this out. I only picked the good ones from this kale. Looks like there's a couple more I can probably pull off. See, it's about to flower right there. I might can pull a couple more. I'll see. I'm gonna go and get me something to eat, and then I will be right back. Okay. So I know I said I was gonna go outside and plant up today, but after I ate breakfast, I went to the store because I was out of bone meal. So I went and got bone meal, shopped around a little bit, came home, put on dinner, and by then I came outside and it is so hot. The sun is beaming right on the beds where I would have been working. So this is what I chose to do instead because it's shade. Brace yourself. Yep, peppers that I planted back in February. I never potted up. There are still 3 and 4 peppers in each cell. Some of them have 1. This one here that I'm trying to break apart has 4. Yeah, it has 4. So this is what I chose to do. Work on the green stalk. I've been working on that. But the peppers are, unlike the tomatoes, are doing fine. They're not turning yellow or anything like that. But because I have to go and do 2 gardens in just under 4 weeks, I figured I better get these peppers out so that they can have some growth on them, so that when I plant them, they'll be established. So this is what I'm choosing to do. They look good. I thought it would be a disaster because they were in there so long. The deck is a disaster, but again, as I take things apart, I am saving my cups because I'm going to rinse them and use them next year. So this is the pan that I am potting up for someone else. These are my corn and okra that is coming up, and kale. Macchiato kale or dinosaur kale hasn't started yet, but the others are starting to come up, so I'll be putting that in the garden next week. And then I have a pan up front in my driveway that is full of marigolds, so that'll be for the other person. The person with the 2 4x4, I believe she's getting a 3rd box, so there may be 3 in a couple of grow bags. So, and that's fine. I have plenty of plants to go around for both people, and still have plenty for myself. But yeah, my deck has never looked so, it's never been such a mess. But when I am done potting everything up, I think it's going to be like this for probably another week. The main thing is to get these peppers out so that I can get them fertilized, because I haven't fertilized them since starting them, just like the tomatoes. So the main thing is get them out, get them into their own little cells. If when the sun goes down, I'm not tired, if I have any energy left after the sun goes down, I will take the peppers that I am going to keep for myself and do at least one 4x4 bed. So that's 16 peppers, because I do plant them close in the squares. So if it's a 4x4 bed, that's 16. 4 times 4 is 16. So I will put 16 peppers in that one bed. But I do have to get these out. Here's why. Look at that one. It's trying to flower. And of course, I'm pinching that out. Tried to flower. That's a sign that they're stressed. So that's why I decided to get all of my plants out of these cells and into their own, because they're a little stressed. They're root bound. This one. This is a hot pepper, serrano, I think it is. Yeah, it's a serrano hot. So yeah, I am gently taking them apart. My tomatoes are the same way. They were all multi-sowed. I had 4 or 5 tomatoes in each cell, 4 to 5, and I gently took those apart, just like I'm doing these peppers. And as you saw, I planted them up, and they are doing fine. They bounce back. They're doing fine. I do have a few more. I have pretty much took out all of the ones that I'm going to keep for myself. So I have several left that I'll be giving away. When I'm done, I'll do a video just to show how many peppers and how many tomatoes I have, because I'm sure I'll have enough for myself as well as enough for the 2 gardens. Just wanted to pop on really quick just to show you. I may or may not make one more video just to show you what I've done tonight before I pack it up. So let me get started on these, try to get as many of these peppers out as I can today. Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I just wanted to come on really quick because I am going to pot up my corn, and I have started corn both indoors and direct sow. I've only started indoors once. I don't grow a lot of corn. The best result I had is when I started it indoors in little cells like this, and then planted it outside. Although when I did do it indoors, it didn't get this tall. I let some of them get a little bit taller than I did when I did it before. But that's when I had the best result. Seems to me that when I direct sow the corn, which I did 2 years in a row, it took a while to come up. The very first time I grew corn, I did start it indoors, and it came up pretty quick, like this did. Less than a week, it was up. So I decided to do the indoor thing. Well, actually it was on my deck, but I decided to start it in cells again. So, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to see how much more I can get in the ground. I did get a lot done. This is what I have left on the peppers. I had so many peppers, guys. I planted up 26 peppers. One was a volunteer. I planted 26 in the raised beds. I had 1 volunteer, so that's 27 peppers I have planted. And that's variety ranging from bell pepper to serrano, hot pepper, jalapeno pepper, just peppers in general. And then I have another 26 peppers that I planted up to do other gardens for other people.
on the deck. So I have 26 there. So what's that? 26, 26. That's 52 peppers total, plus whatever I have left here. And this is the first time I've waited. These peppers have been in these cells for about 2 months. And I had anywhere from 1 to 4 peppers in each cell. And I thought I was going to lose them by breaking them apart when they have been growing for so long, but I didn't. And I'll show you when I'm done with this corn what they look like. And I put the peppers in yesterday. Okay, so right now we're going to get this corn in. I may even try and get this okra in. Let's see. So here's the okra. I planted an emerald okra. It hasn't popped up yet. And then, I don't know what you call the other one. I just wrote okra. The other one just started popping up. So I have 4 okras. And I think that's enough for me to get in the ground for now. So let's get this okra and this corn in. And I will show you really quick how I do it. Now, normally I would wait until the sun has gone completely, not really gone down, but moved from this area. It is right around 5:30, maybe a little later, 5:30, 5:45-ish, something like that. It's not really hot. It's warm. There is a breeze. It's about 78 degrees right now. So I think the corn will be okay, because in another hour and a half or so, the sun would have moved on. As you can see, it's already starting to shade on that half of the bed. So I think we're okay for planting this. And then once the sun goes down, I'll water the entire garden. So just want to show you really quick. This is what I do. And this is awkward. So I put little holes here. 4, because this is going to be, I'll probably do about half of this bed, which will give me a 4x4, so I can get 16 in there. Although I don't think 16 came up. I think I have 14 or 15, but the rest I can come back out. The other 1 or 2 I'll come back out and direct. So I do my little holes first. Let's see. So I do 16 holes. And I don't do it like with my finger. I got a lot of people just stick their finger in the hole. I don't. I just make a little indentation because I'm going to put the amendment in here. Okay, so that's 16. 4 rows of 4. Then I take my amendments, and what I'm putting in is bone meal, organic, granular fertilizer, and blood meal. Okay, and I just sprinkle a little bit in each hole, or a little indentation, because it didn't really make a whole hole. So that's done. So now, I don't have my little scooper, but I just mix it all in. I don't want to burn my plants. I mix them all in. And then we're just going to pop these out and pop them right in there and cover them up. Okay, and with that, the corn is planted super duper quick. Now, like I said, I'll come back through here and I will get this all watered. I have 1, 2 spots left. I didn't have enough of them didn't come up. I should have planted extras, but I don't know if those 3 pop up, then I'll pop them in here. To be on the safe side, I'll probably start maybe 4 more later today. They'll be up by the weekend because they grow fast. Today's Monday. By the weekend, they'll be up. And then by the weekend, I'll go ahead and pop them in here. They'll only be a few days behind because these were started probably a week, maybe a week and a half ago, tops. And look at them already. So that's that. Now, let's see. Do I want to put this okra in? I think I will. Even though it just popped up, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop that in really quick. I have how many okra? 4. So that'll be perfect. 1 row. And that's normally what I have, a row of 4. But I did start this emerald okra, something I've never grown before. I don't even eat okra. I give it away. But anyways, I put the 4 okra right in front of the corn. So that's what we'll do right now. Same method. We're going to make these little, let me just move this over. So same thing, right next to it. We'll make these little indentations, 4, and then we'll drop our amendments right in there. Okay, so now we are going to pop. I'm going to pop these in here. And with that, the corn and okra are all planted up. Now, I have a squash, Cushaw squash. I saw where I was watching a channel of a broke farmer. I like to watch him because he cracks me up. He tries things just because, just kind of like me. The rules may say whatever, but you know what? A lot of things I just try it just to see what will happen, regardless of what whoever may say. But he said that this tastes good, so I thought this one would be a good one to try. I also have a honey boat squash in here. I watch Asia, I think her name is Yellow Door. Yeah, her name is Asia Yellow Door. She likes this honey boat, so I tried that. Say it tastes like sweet potato or whatever, but I don't know what this one tastes like. But I bought both of these because I want to try squash, and I want to try some different varieties. And no, I did try a squash before. It was a long time ago. What was it? It looked like sweet potato. Butternut. I didn't really like it, but people say I didn't do it right. I should have put butter and all this stuff, but I didn't really like it. It wasn't sweet enough for me. So, but I'm going to try again. So I am going to plant this Cushaw squash, and I'm going to try to plant, Cushaw squash and a honey boat squash in this bed. So let's go ahead and put the amendments in. Okay, we're going to mix them all up. Okay, so let's put the I'll put the Cushaw. Is that what it's called? Cushaw? Crenshaw? Cushaw? What is it called? Cushaw. Let's put the Cushaw squash over here. And then let's pop this honey bolt. Ooh, I have 3 honey bolts came up. All 3 of them came up. So let's put the honey bolt. I'll do the one in the middle. It looks good. And the only reason why I'm going to put the honey bolt on the one on the end is because I believe, I could be wrong, but I think it runs a little bit, so that way it can come out the bed. I'll have some fresh wood chips down here by the time it starts growing. And if it's a runner, then it'll have I'm gonna have to remember. I'll have to refer back to this video when I come back out to make a tag. I want to remember what I have planted. So, and now that's that. So this bed is now planted up. Now that there is that squash that I don't know what it is, that volunteer that came up that was in a bag up front and I moved it. Look at it. Is that plant shock or is that from the sun all day today? I will, after I water today, I'll come back out to look at it to see if it looks better. But this bed is done. So we have the volunteer. I don't know what that is. We have the Cushaw squash there. And right here we have the honey bolt squash. And we have the row of okra right here in the front. And then the corn starts there. And all this is corn. Now, I'm going to show you really quick what I planted up yesterday because I didn't have a chance. See how the sun is moving just that quick? It took me about, what, 10, 15 minutes to plant all that up. And already the sun is off of that bed. So here, that's that cauliflower. That's probably not going to make it. And then there's a row of turnips. Oh, look at this little turnip. What happened? How did you come out of your hole? I don't know. Hope that's going to be okay. I don't know what happened. Okay. Then I should have been one more right there. What's going on over here? I don't know. But anyways, cauliflower, then a row of turnips, and then a row of nothing, and then a row of dwarf blue kale is right next to the nothing row. I have to put something there. And then here on the end, I have a row of, I have Swiss chard here on the end. Okay. So that's this little bed here on the end. This is going to have carrots in it. Bag's been there since last year. Shame on me. So this bag and that bag will have carrots. It's already amended from when I tried to plant carrots before and they died because I didn't water them. So I have more carrots on the deck. That's coming out. So carrots. This I've already harvested yesterday. I've harvested all I can from that. So that's done. Compost pile. This is my garlic that I will probably be harvesting early June. Looks like it's ready almost now. It's pretty thick. But I'd like to give it at least one more feeding before I pull it. This is elephant garlic. Again, that last one's coming up at the last minute. I don't know what that's all about. But I don't know. It's what's happening. So I'm going to give all this a good feeding. Don't know if I'll have time today. I'll try. And then, of course, that's my brassica bed. I put a Copenhagen cabbage right there because I didn't even realize I had it, that mess I have on the deck. So I popped it in right here on the corner. Try to keep it out of the way of everything else. And then I have red mustards here, just 3 of them. And then in the middle, right on the other side of the red mustards, I have more turnips. And then you guys already know what that is over there. Those are those half-dead plants that I planted up that came back. I started fertilizing on a regular and they came back. So it's collards, kale, and Swiss chard. And then here, yesterday, I did start planting up this little, my 2x8s. So I have, oh my goodness, did I even label this? I did. So these are 3 shishito peppers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. I have a little, I don't think that's a rainbow. What is that little, that's a little tomato. I think it's a super sweet. I did it so they can trellis up this thing. And I have a rainbow one on the other side. I think I'm going to pop another super sweet over there so they trellis over this thing here. I think that'll be pretty. So I just want my garden to look full this year because normally I have certain areas of the garden that is full and then certain areas that is not so full. So I just want the whole thing to be full and lush this year. I hope. Help me, God. Help me, Father. So, shishito, 3 shishitos. That's a Jimmy Nardello. That's a Jimmy Nardello. I tried those for the first time last year. Loved them. Ooh, this one looks like it's trying to flower. Guess it was a little stressed. Let me pop that off. So 2 Jimmy Nardellos. Don't know if I should have them next to each other. You guys can let me know. This is a purple cayenne pepper. And then behind all of them, I do have a basil. That's a black opal, I think. I have one there, and then one over there in that corner. And of course, I'm going to line all these up with onions, probably red onion I'm going to line this bed with. And then here I have a purple bell pepper. And here is a sweet banana pepper. I have no idea what that is. It didn't label it. It's a pepper. What is it? I don't know. We'll see when it grows. Chocolate bell pepper. I didn't put anything here. I could put something here. I don't know what. Maybe a bean. I have a little trellis here. I don't know. And this is a jalapeno. I think it's a mild because I don't like anything really hot. So it's probably a mild jalapeno. And this is a serrano hot. I'll probably give that away or maybe make hot sauce. My daughter will eat hot every once in a blue moon. But that's what we have in the front on those. I haven't moved this yet. Haven't gotten that far. These are my herbs that still have to be planted up. They look just as bad as the tomatoes did. These onions still aren't planted up. Oh, here are just some more peppers. I had so many peppers. I just started popping them in because, honey, peppers. Guys, peppers. This is a long cayenne pepper. That's a giant Marconi pepper. That's our carnival bell pepper. I don't know why I love those. I think it's because of all the colors, but I just do. That's nothing. That was a cabbage. It's coming out. It didn't make it. That's a 42 day. Now remember when I put this thing in, it was just like dying. Look, it woke up. I didn't even fertilize it yet. It looks good. It looks better. These are my dying pepper. These were all of my tomatoes that were looking so sad. They're perking up. More tomatoes. Most of them are perking up. This is a dill, and that is another pepper. I can't see it from here. Ancho, what is that? Some kind of grande pepper. This was another dill. It was dying, so I took all the dead pieces off. I think it's gone. I'm going to leave it there, but I have one, and that's all I need for when I make dill pickle. I haven't even started cucumbers yet, but they grew quick. Here is another bed of peppers. Well, no, this is the bed of peppers. Those were beds of peppers, but those are my smaller beds. I like to put my showy peppers up front, the ones that are different colors, just to make the garden look pretty. You know, I like aesthetics are very important to me in my garden. So I still didn't move these 2 eggplants that are there. I think it's a Black Beauty and a Chinese Long. I might just leave them there. This is it looks like he's dying, but that is another black opal. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. He probably just needs some water. That's a black opal basil that I put there. I'm trying to put basils near my peppers to keep the bugs away. But this pepper bed is just a mixture of mostly red, green, yellow on one side. That's that volunteer. We'll see what it is. It's probably red, green, yellow because that's what I had in this bed all last year. I had red, green, yellow on this side, and I had my hot peppers on this side. This is a purple bell. That's a diamond. There might be a purple up front that didn't have a tag. I think it might be a purple because I had 2. So this is a purple, and that's a diamond. I don't know what this is. It must be the same. Oh, there is a tag. Oh, that's a jalapeno mild. And I think this is another serrano because I normally keep my hot together. Yeah, that's another serrano. Okay. So that's what we have going in the garden so far. I don't think I'm going to have onions this year because I still haven't potted those up. I'm going to take probably the red onion because those are all the sweet. They're in the middle, Texas sweet or Texas something in the middle. I'll probably put the red bell pepper. No, wait, let me think about this. No, I think I'm going to put more of the Texas ones on the edges of these bell peppers because I think they're short day. And that's a lot of sun. And then any onion left, I'll just put them all in a grow bag. So that's what we have, guys. Oh, looks like my purple cornflower is about to bloom. Ooh. So that's what I have done so far. Still have a lot to do, but that's what she's looking like. Still have to work on recreating this entrance. So it'll come along every day, even if I just come out and just do work on one bed. I'll get it done. So as always, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. And click the notification button so that you will be notified when I upload my next video. Bye bye, guys.